For more stories from the Persecuted Church or to get involved, be sure to subscribe or visit us at alpharelief.org. So I have a confession. Many times I'm surprised to watch God go above and beyond our expectations for a project. Now I shouldn't be. After all, it's His rescue story we at Alpha Relief are joining. But I want to share a recent story from one of our Bible smugglers in China. Now, this has recently served as an incredibly powerful reminder that God's plans will succeed even in the midst of our weaknesses. Can our mistakes be in God's plan? A Bible smuggler's revelation. Seth has been carefully leading teams of Bible smugglers into China for many years. But on a recent trip, he made a critical mistake he had trained years to prevent. His team had already delivered hundreds of Bibles to Chinese believers at secret meeting points, and the response had been overwhelming gratitude. But upon returning to the base camp, it was discovered that a few Bible-filled bags had been overlooked. The team needed to leave the next morning, and Seth was devastated to think that his oversight meant others would miss out on owning their first Bible. But God had other plans. Seth asked his team to pray for direction while he went to visit Mr. Wang, a local friend whom he trusted. As the two conversed, Seth sorrowfully described the mistake he had made. Mr. Wang simply grinned, then responded with the very answer Seth needed. Mr. Wang's mother had just arrived via a long train ride from her village. The members of her small underground church back home were aching for their own copy of the Bible. Mr. Wang's mother had no idea where she might be able to find the desired books, but promised she would do everything she could. That very same evening, Seth and his team transferred the overlooked bags to her, answering the prayers of both groups. Our perceived mistakes can actually be the Lord's divine orchestration to ensure hope for believers around the world. You helped Seth and his team smuggle over 6,000 Bibles to the Chinese church, which now includes a brand new network through Mr. Wang's mother. Thank you for being part of this incredible story. Interested in equipping Seth and our other smugglers with Bibles for their next undercover mission? For as little as $5, you can provide a persecuted believer with their first copy of God's Word. Join us today by clicking the links in the description box below or visiting alpharelief.org. Thank you for ensuring hope.